Hello, everyone. You're listening to the Igho with Igho podcast, bringing you guests with first-hand experience in studying abroad and seasoned personalities excelling in the workforce. We want you to own your journey and be the best you can be. Now presenting your host, Igho Kelly Ekakitie.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of the Igho with Igho podcast. It is so good to be back. I hope you all have had a great summer. Well, I've had an amazing summer myself. I had to travel to DC, to New York. Good to be back. For everyone coming to school for the fall semester for the first time, welcome on campus to the year one students. I hope you all are having a great time on campus. And for those returning back, the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors, I can tell you guys it's good to be back, to see each other's faces, to see what the friends we've had for a long time. Thanks to COVID, we've not been able to see each other, but it's good to just hang out again and say hi to the friends you've always seen on Zoom that you can now see in person. So I want to welcome everyone back. I hope you all have a great, awesome, and a fulfilled fall semester. And I hope all goes well for you and get those good grades, the A's and the B's. Of course, we don't do the C's. And maybe if you feel like getting the C, that's fine. But we go with the A's and we go with the B's. If you do need help in your schools, you have different people to help you. You have those in the advising counseling department to help you. We have tutors in different schools to help you. But most importantly, if you're struggling in class in any time in the semester, please don't forget to tell your professors or your instructors like, hey, I'm struggling, I need help, and I know they'll be willing to help you over there in the school you might be in. So for international students, please don't be scared to talk to your professors. Don't be scared to send them an email. Don't be scared to tell them, hey, I'm struggling, I need help. That's why you're here. It's important to do that. They want to see you reach out to them and say, hey, I need help. And of course, they'll be willing to help you there. But today I want to talk about a very special topic. It's called the grit mentality. The grit mentality. Now, this statement is very tragic, but also very true. Now, most people will never achieve their goals in the long term. I know it's tragic, but that's the reality of life. Now, there's a line between those who live their dreams in the long term and those who do not. It is not always about what and who is smarter or who knows best, but it's more about who is willing to stick with the process no matter what till the end until they see those positive results. Life could be stressful sometimes. So many things could come up that could derail us from our long-term goals. But the commitment, the will to not give up, the die-hard mentality is what makes successes in the long term. Now, the GRIT acronym was coined by Angela Duckworth in a bid to understand why some end up happier and, of course, achieve their long-term ambitions over others. Her theory links achieving success in the long term with two fundamental principles. She says there is passion and perseverance. Now, the GRIT acronym literally translates to growth, resilience, intensity, and tenacity. Again, growth, resilience, intensity, and tenacity. And how exactly does this apply to me and you? You may ask me, but I'll tell you this. One of the hardest things to do is staying committed to the growth process you've always thought about. Even in my personal life, I struggle sometimes to find the right words and the path or where I want to go to or what tomorrow might be for me. I know it's not just me. There's so many people out there that are passing through this struggle too. So many students, both international and American students or international and whatever country you're in. I know that there are times you've had such a scare and a worry of what the future holds and what the long-term goal is. I'm not just speaking in this short term. I'm talking about walking your way through the long term. Now, of course, in most cases, there is no real evidence of growth at the onset. When you start something, sometimes it may look so difficult that, hey, what's going on? I cannot see the growth. I can't see the improvement in what I've been doing. What is going on? But then, sometimes the process is slow and can be painstaking. It is not easy to earn a degree. Now, someone may say, oh, the university is easy, schools abroad are easy, schools back home are difficult. No matter where you find yourself in the world, education itself is not easy. It's a commitment. You have to be ready to struggle and get those good grades and study hard to be the best of you. The countless hours we spend studying, the late nights and the early mornings, the impromptu tests and the long grading exams we do have. The growth process is a drill, no joke. It is a drill. Its objective is depth, for you to not only grow taller, but to get rooted deeper in success. Now, the evident result of growth, I tell people, can only manifest if one sticks to the process every single day. Most times we have homework and assignments due every single week on Saturdays 11:59. I bet you if you do your homework every single week, there's no way you won't get an A when it comes to the midterm. If you do your homework every single week, then you just need to read how to maintain that A. I always tell people it is more difficult to go from a B to an A during the finals than to maintain an A. So get up and show up. Mediocrity will never bring long-term growth, but consistency will. Now, resilience refers to how tough we are ready to slug out what the long-term growth process might be. So the question is, how toughened are you mentally and emotionally to keep pushing against strong winds, against the forces that may bring you down, against those worries, against depression, against stress, against homesickness? Now, lots of students drop out of school because of their own words. They simply cannot cope. Because it is a difficult process, because it is a stressful process. It's a process that if you don't find the reason or the things that can make you feel better, you will definitely drop out. Now, not every dropout is going to emerge a huge success like Mark Zuckerberg or the Gates. That's what most people use to deceive themselves by telling you, well, yes, you can go and be the best of you, but not everyone will be a Gates or be a Zuckerberg. In many cases, it doesn't just work out that way. This doesn't mean, like I said before, that when you drop out from school, the only path to success is being in school. No. School is not the only path to success. There are people that have dropped out from school and they've opened their businesses and they're doing so well. But hey, it gives you a better fighting chance in the long term amidst all the competition that you might face. The price for education is steep. It doesn't come cheap. However, beyond a staunch commitment to growth, you need to be deeply resilient. The question I ask again is, how toughened up are you to keep pushing till you win? How eager are you to make that wins and grow and be the best and stand out beyond the degree you have? How hardcore have you become to ensure that nothing will ever be enough to keep you back from achieving your goals? I will tell you this, my friend. Look within. How passionate are you about your goals, about bagging the degree, about earning that bachelor's degree, about earning that master's degree, or about walking up the stage to get that doctorate degree and say, hey, doctor this and doctor that, or masters and all that? There are two significant characteristics of people who are deeply impassioned about achieving their goals. And these two words are embedded in the great acronym. The two words are intensity and tenacity. Two striking, powerful words I tell my friends all the time. Tenacity and intensity are two striking, powerful words. So therefore, we must be courageous in running with our vision. I'll tell you this. There will always be scarecrows and pitfalls. There will always be downs and up moment. The Spanish word says con espiritus, which means spirit. Now, whatever you do, education or otherwise, keep the fire burning in your spirit. Keep your passion for achieving your long-term goals alive. These 4 ingredients make up the recipe to achieving a long-term success in college and beyond. Now, a deep-seated desire for growth, resilience, intensity, and tenacity. And these make the way complete for you. The question then I'll leave you all with is, do you have grit? And are you willing to see your long-term goal fulfilled? Then get up, don't stop believing, keep pushing, get that grit mentality for now and for the future. And I can bet you that when you walk with the grit mentality in your life, in your studies, in your academics, in whatever you do, the sky will be the starting point for you. So I wish everyone well. Thank you all for listening to me. Please, again, I want to welcome you all back to the fall semester. For those that are international students, like you are dear to my heart, I want to wish you all well. For those coming in the country for the first time, please ask for help. Look within your school and find those other people you can ask for help. For everyone returning to the semester, burnout is real, stress is real, homesickness is real, and of course, depression is real. So please don't forget, ask for help. Ask for help. And when you need to rest, please rest. When you need to find that thing that will help you relieve the stress, find it. For me, it's watching anime. For me, it is going out on a long walk or going hiking. Those things help me feel better when I'm stressed from all the hurdles and the craziness of schoolwork. Thank you all for listening once again. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at igowithigho.com. If you do need help, please send us a DM, send us an email. And if you want to partner with us, you want to put your ads on our podcast, please do what to reach out to us still. And again, please go get your vaccine. If you've not had a vaccine, it's free, it's everywhere. And I'm glad we're seeing ourselves again. I'm glad we're hanging out again. It is so good to see everybody's faces. So I see you again. Take care of yourself. Be good. Don't forget to have the grit mentality.